Hey guys, what's up today? This is Jennifer Nash coming to you live from Ithaca, New York, and today we're going to talk about 5 reasons why you might not be losing weight on keto, even if you're doing everything you're supposed to be doing. So I'm here to kind of go over a few things. Some things are trial and error that I have been experiencing myself, and I want to get that to you. And some of it is just plain research that I've done online. So I'm here to help you guys find out why you're not losing weight on keto and how I can help you get that weight off, because it's finally working for me and I want it to work for you. So let me introduce myself. My name is Jennifer Nash. I'm from a small town in Ithaca, New York. Very cold here all the time except for summer. I am a summer girl. I'm a mom of 3 kids. I'm a licensed beautician, but I am now home with my kids and living a better life working online. So hey Kevin, hey Debbie, thanks for joining. So anyways, let's go over the 5 things that you guys might be doing that's stopping you from losing weight. Maybe you're at a stall. Maybe you guys are actually gaining weight, and we're gonna go over those 5 things. So let's dive in. So guys, if you're watching me live, drop a 1. If you're watching the replay, drop a #replay. And if you're new to my broadcast, please drop the word new down below so we can connect. And if you want to share out this video, if you know anybody that is stalling on their keto journey or having difficulties getting their bodies going on keto, you guys share this out and I'd be happy to give you a full name shout out. So hey Katie, hey Claudia, how are you guys doing today? So let's get started. So how many of you guys are at a stall, or how many of you guys are actually doing the keto diet right now? Drop a flame down below if you guys are doing keto right now, and I want to see how many of you guys are actually doing keto and if it's working. So hey Claudia, thanks for joining. Hey Kelly. So listen, drop a flame down below if you guys are doing keto, and drop a bomb down below if you guys are stalling, struggling, or having a hard time with your diets, macros, and just getting adjusted to the keto lifestyle. I know it can be hard sometimes to get adjusted. Everybody's body is different, and I'm going to go over that a little bit. You guys have got to track your macros. You've got to track what you're eating, and I have a special name for something that I call stop before you pop it. So stop and pay attention to what you're popping in your mouth. Stop doing it. Like just stop. Like if you go to grab like junk, sugar, whatever, a cookie, stop before you pop. Okay, guys? I want you to go with that. I should have put a hashtag. Actually, I might add that to my video later. Stop before you pop, okay? So that's one thing that has helped me. But anyways, that's not one of the reasons that is why you might be stalling. So let's go over those 5 things. So I wrote them down because I was giving them some thought, and some things are, like I said, my personal experience. Hey Adina, how are you? And some of them are trial and error from me, and some of these are also, thank you Adina, some of these are done by just research, and it's common sense. It makes so much sense. So the first thing, you guys, you might not be drinking enough water. You have to stay hydrated on the keto diet. It's very, very important to stay hydrated. Not only hydrated, but make sure that you guys are getting your electrolytes in as well. It's very important that as you eat keto, some of your vitamins and minerals are getting depleted in your body, and you guys need to replenish those. So whether it's through vegetables or not necessarily fruits, you can have some berries, but you have to be very, very careful on this diet with the berries. But you can get them through electrolyte water. You guys just go to the store and buy some electrolyte water. The other thing that you can do is use pink Himalayan salt, and I've said this in my videos before. Pink Himalayan salt has the vitamins and minerals, potassium and magnesium that you guys need to keep you from getting the keto flu. I did a video a couple days back about the keto flu, and so you guys salt everything lightly, like your eggs, your meat, your vegetables, with pink Himalayan salt, and that's going to keep you guys from getting the headaches, from feeling nausea. It might help you guys from diarrhea. But anyways, stay hydrated. So that is number one, drink your electrolytes and drink your water. Now, they have said, like out in the world with the keto diet or any actual diet or exercise regime that you're following, they say that I think Powerade Zero is okay. Check your sugars. If there's no sugars and no carbohydrates, you do have to be careful of fake sugars, Claudia. So be careful. I'm going to go over that in a minute. What was I just talking about? Oh yeah, water intake. So you guys, whatever you weigh now, you should be drinking half of that in ounces per day to keep yourself hydrated, and it also helps with constipation, okay? A lot of people get constipated on the keto diet, and that is one way you guys can combat that. So half of your weight in ounces in water a day, okay, guys? It might be a lot, it might be a little, I don't know, whatever you weigh, you know, pay attention to your numbers. So the other thing, number two, is too much protein. So I don't know if you guys know this, but if you're tracking your macros every day and you're staying within your protein, you're probably fine. If you're going over your protein, you guys, protein will turn to glucose inside your body if you're eating too much protein. Now, one thing, and my next thing, is nuts. I wanted to talk about nuts because everybody eats nuts on the keto diet. I'm going to tell you one thing. Nuts are high in fat, high in calories, and they're just not worth. People eat nuts like crazy. So I want to show you guys something. These are unsalted almond nuts, right? Unsalted. I'm just going to read this. There's 6 carbohydrates per 1/4 of a cup, and there's 170 calories and 15 grams of fat, you guys. That is a ton of fat to be putting in your diet along with the carbohydrates and the calories. So you have to be very, very, very careful with nuts. Now, you know, typically a healthy person would grab a handful of nuts. Unfortunately, most human beings, like me, I'll grab a half a bag and eat half a bag in my car. So I don't even typically use nuts. I top it with salad once in a while, and that's it. Because I know once I stick my hand in that bag, I'm going to be chomping down on nuts and going crazy. So, hey, Shelly, how are you doing? Hey, Gurk, I hope I didn't ruin your name. But anyways, welcome to my videos, you guys. Share this out. Today we're talking about the 5 things that might be keeping you from losing weight on this keto journey. So, number 3 was nuts. So you guys just be super careful with your nuts. Make sure you count them, put them in your macros, weigh them if you have to. So the other thing is fake sugars, guys. Fake sugars. So this has been trial and error with me. So I have a crazy, crazy sweet tooth. And I've been doing keto on and off for about 4 years now. I go up, down, I stop, I start, I stop, I start, because I get kicked out of ketosis. The reason I get kicked out of ketosis is because I keep eating fake sugars. I love Splenda. I love stevia. I love all that stuff. I love real sugar, but I know I can't have it. But you know what's stalling me, and I've noticed? I have actually taken out my fat bombs. I know people need them, maybe for constipation or their sweet tooth. I was eating fat bombs. I was probably snacking on 5 or 6, 10 fat bombs a day. Hey, Shelly, how are you? And listen, they were ruining my day. I was getting way too much fats, way too much fake sugars. And when you eat fake sugars, your insulin spikes to the roof and can kick you out of ketosis. Or it can just screw up your balance within your body. You guys, you've got to stop eating the fake stuff. I know sweets are good, but you know what? What's better? Getting healthy and thin? Summer is coming. Or eating that brownie, eating that fat bomb. You know, fat bombs aren't bad. I don't want to say that fat bombs are bad, because they're absolutely not bad. Fat bombs are really good. You just have to eat them in moderation, right? So everything in moderation from fat bombs to, you know, your desserts, your cheesecakes, whatever you're eating that you have a sweet tooth, you guys have a little bit after your dinner and be done. Like, put it away. So I eat from 1 to 7 during the day. In the morning, I have a bulletproof coffee, which is either with my keto cream, or I have my my coconut oil with my butter, my Kerrygold butter. It really depends on what you want to do. But anyways, I have that in the morning. Keeps me full all day. I do use vanilla. I use vanilla matcha in place of sugar substitutes. Oh, interesting. I've never had the vanilla matcha. I have had matcha tea, the green tea, which is really good. Thanks for sharing, Shelly. So anyhow, you guys, everything in moderation, right? So, but pay attention to those things, because once I started cutting out my fat bombs and cutting out my nuts, you guys, I started losing weight. I started eating cleaner foods. So let's go down to number 5 is too much dairy. So I also started cutting out some of my dairy. I love cream cheese. I love shredded cheeses on my like cauliflower casseroles and stuff like that. So I just found out that shredded cheeses are either filled with cardboard or filled with or covered with potato starch, so it'll keep its formation in the packaging. You guys, potato starch is the worst thing for a keto diet. Hate to say it, but it is. Hey Glenn, how are you? So guys, how many of you guys love cheese? Like drop me a cheese wedge down below if you love cheese. Like cheese is my homie. I love cheese. Like I love it. So, but anyways, I have to be super careful with it. So when you're dropping a whole ton of cheese and all kinds of, and your stomach is full of dairy. Dairy upsets my stomach. I don't know if it'll upset your stomach. I'm just talking about me and what changes I needed to make, and I had to cut out some of the cheeses in order for me to start losing the weight. I started making, chicken breasts and plain vegetables or salads versus all these crazy casseroles. I probably make a casserole once or twice a week, but for the most of the week right now, I make either salads for my sides or something green, like a green leafy vegetable or Brussels sprouts, and I use either a steak, seafood. Tonight we're having salmon. I use chicken, I use ham. All those are absolutely fine, but if you guys are smothering all this stuff with cheeses and nuts and stuff that's just gonna pile on the calories and pile on the pounds, you guys, it's not gonna be as healthy for you, and you might see some changes within your system. So those are the 5 things, and then, so I'll just do a recap real quick. So number 1 was staying hydrated. Number 2 was don't eat too much protein. Be careful of your protein count, because protein can turn into glucose if you're eating too much protein, no matter what kind of protein it is. And if you add nuts along with your dinner, be careful of the protein intake. The third one is nuts, which I just mentioned. Fake sugars, anything, your sweet tooth items, be careful of those. Really count exactly what's in them. A lot of people make desserts and they don't figure out how much each portion is gonna be per calorie, per fat, and protein. So make sure you guys try to measure all that out pretty evenly. Pay attention to what you're eating. Stop before you pop, guys. Stop before you pop. That is my saying today on this video. Stop before you pop. Stop before you pop things in your mouth. Think about them, what they're gonna do, where's it gonna get you if you keep eating it every day. So number 5 was too much dairy, and I have a bonus for you guys. Okay, we're gonna get a little graphic here. How many of you guys have had trouble with constipation being on keto? Drop me a poop emoji down below, because I wanna know who's had constipation issues. I will help you. Listen, constipation is caused because we're eating more proteins, we're eating more dairy, and we're not getting enough vegetables or fats. Keto diet, you need your leafy green vegetables for your vitamins and your intake, right? Your vitamins and minerals, and you also need your fats, guys. You need your fats. So healthy fats is key. So avocados, butters, a few nuts, leafy green vegetables, guys. You can eat Swiss chard, broccoli, salads, greens. Think of greens, beans, green beans, you know, stuff like that. Eat more of that, but eat it plain without the cheese. The cheese might be what's binding you guys up. You also can take MCT oil, and you can take, in your bulletproof coffee, there's coconut oil and butter, so those help immensely. Some people take magnesium and potassium pills. However, I like to go more the food natural route. I don't like to take a lot of pills. In our keto cream, we have MCT oil, we have DNA repair, and that I put in my keto coffee in the morning. If I don't have my cream, I make the bulletproof, but typically I use cream. It's called Ketoeating Cream, K-R-E-M-E. If you want more information about that, drop me a red heart down below. It's got everything you need to fix your hair, skin, and nails and make them healthy. And it's got DNA repair for your joints and muscles. And it's got MCT in it to help you poop. So that's my tip for today, guys. The 5 things that might be stopping you from losing weight. I hope these things help. Like I said, I am not a doctor. Some of these things I did research on. Some of them are from my personal experience, and I hope that they help you. Feel free to share out this video, you guys, if you want more information about the Keto OS or the ketones that I also take, which help me stay in ketosis 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Pop a purple heart below. If you want the keto cream info, drop a red heart below. And keto cream, did I say? And yeah, if this gave you guys some value, drop me a number 10 down below. Give me some love, and make sure you share this with your friends that are doing keto with you to help them if they are stuck or stalling with their keto journey. So you guys have a great day. Thanks for joining me, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.